Gold and silver started off the week on a bullish note with a gap up here where gold is already seen moving towards 33.16.17 levels while silver is also moved towards 33.20. What to expect today from gold and silver? With the Asia and Europe session, where to enter, where to exit, how to profit, we are going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day, and this is the only channel to give you 2 updates a day with detailed analysis and logical levels so that you can profit throughout the day. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates. And join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. Gold on the hourly charts, if you look at, see, after forming the double top, we have seen it retracing sharp. And now it appears it is willing to claim higher highs. But very, very important for it to break beyond 33.26, 33.32, and 33.40 levels, and then 33.50. These are the 4 key levels which are going to drive the gold prices today. If at all you see gold trading above these 4, you can stay bullish, else it is still not to be confirmed as bullish. Now look at the hourly charts, how beautifully the candles are placed here. See, lower highs are seen, current candle trying to break out, support here on the downside from 33.04, 3300 pretty strong, and thus I will say till 3290 it has got extremely strong support available here on the downside, and as long as 3290 is not taken, you have to be careful with the sell. Now here if you look at the movement here, drop, retracement, drop, and then it is now trying to bounce back, but I can see it is struggling to break beyond, and there are critical resistances available on the upside. Now largely if you see, this is the box from which gold has to come out of, that is now first at 33.26, 32, and then 33.40, 50. These are definitely going to prove out to be a greater resistance zone. Moving averages have started to converge. Stochastic has dropped here while the MACD after retracing has again crossed over for a buy, and the RSI is staying flat. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation here. Yes, you can see this. After delivering higher lows, it is trying to bounce back, but very, very important for it to stay beyond the zone here. And now once it breaches this zone, then only you can confirm it's a bullish reversal. Else right now I'll say it is trying to consolidate. Look, one bullish candle, couple of retracement candles, and see on the downside the support level still towards 3300 pretty strong. Now 3300 and 3294, these two levels you should watch out for, and then 3290, the third one. Once it trades below these three, you can say it's a bearish move again, and we can look forward to a drop here. So we have to identify the zones at which you have to exercise extreme caution. Look at the stochastic here. See, after the drop it has retraced, it has hit the top. Now looking downwards, slight bearish sign it is, while on the MACD it is crossed over on the buy. So mixed indication here. On the MACD it is not much of room available on the upside here. The RSI, it is positioned comfortably here. Coming to 3-hour charts, when you look at the 3-hour, on the 3-hour chart, similar observation. See the support here getting pretty strong, that is the 20 and 50 period moving average. It has started this candle on a flat note, trying to bounce back. There is a possibility of it moving towards higher highs. I'm still cautious of the same, because also notice, look at the move here, slightly higher highs were seen, so it can possibly advance towards 33.40, and those levels are going to remain again critical for gold to breach beyond. Then 33.50 levels will come into picture, the stronger one, and the ultimate one at 33.65.70 zone. These levels are definitely going to play a major role in deciding the future of gold prices. See, this is a new month and new week, and the candles are yet to take a shape here. Stochastic rising, the MACD has crossed over here at the bottom. It is trading with divergence. This is a bullish sign here on the 3-hour charts. The RSI is also showing signs of bullishness. On the 4-hour charts, you can see a consolidation here. See, higher lows are seen with the current candle. It has taken the support from the 20-50 period moving average and now trying to move up. Possibly this could take it towards higher highs. Possibly this could move towards 33, 22, 26 zone, and beyond that more bullishness should prevail. Only one thing making me cautious here is the swing, and this is coming after a drop, and thus this confirms as long as 33.50, 33.65 zone is not taken, you should not be treating this as bullish. This is under consolidation. It has to come out of this box in order to confirm a direction. The stochastic is rising, the MACD has crossed over, it is also rising, and the RSI is also showing modest bullishness. Coming to daily chart, on the daily charts, it is important to note it has consolidated enough here at around 20 period moving average. See, the last time when you have seen it consolidating, we have seen a good breakout move. Now it is consolidated, and if you see, it is staying now above 33.50, 33.65 levels. Any point of time you can say this could be a confirmation of a bullish breakout. Yes, as it comes out of this flag, it might deliver a stronger move on the upside. Right now for the day, if you look at the move, see it has started with the gap up, it has started on a bullish note. Now it have erased all the gains here, and now it is very important for it to fill up the gains all the way towards 32.95. Only and only if it trades now below 32.95, 90 and 32.80, you can say now the bears are taking over. Else what are the possibilities? See, once it breaks out, once it stays beyond 33.20 levels, you can expect more bullishness to prevail here. If you see the stochastic, this is starting to look upwards, the MACD almost staying flat, and when you look at the RSI, this is also staying flat. So now see, under 5 minutes we have analyzed the charts, we have analyzed the indicators, we have arrived at the levels so beautifully. You can also learn this art of trading. You can be part of my 33rd mentorship batch starting 11th of June. Do not miss to join this batch. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or telegram for your queries, and if you just want to trade as per the signals, you can be part of my signals channel on Telegram. Again, connect with me for your queries. And those who are looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker, the trusted partner link in the channel and video description. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Now appears the buying entries are only and only if you see it is staying beyond 33.16, 33.18 levels, where you can expect it to move towards 33.24, 26, the first target zone, 33.30, 32 the next, and after that 33.40 will be there. If it stays beyond 33.40, stay bullish for 33.50 levels, plus minus 2, obviously the tolerance is there. Beyond 33.50 is where we can look forward to 33.65, 33.72, and if these two levels are taken, then this time it is going to fly past 3400 as well. Possibility exists strong that if it gives you a breakout this time, this breakout move is going to stay here for a while from now. It might stay for next few sessions before reversing. On the downside, I will recommend a sell here at 3302 level, where you can expect 32.95, 94 as the first target zone, 32.88, 90 as the second, and 32.80 as the third. If these three levels are taken, stay short for 32.70, 72, and below 32.70, 72, we are looking forward to a greater move on the downside all the way towards 32.50 levels this time. 32.50, 32.40 is going to offer a maximum support. Below 32.50 and 40, it is going to deliver a massive move here all the way towards 3200 and lower levels. Possibly today might not be the day. We have to wait for it to take a direction, but as in how it takes or breaks the levels here on the downside, the bearishness is gonna increase here. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to silver. See, silver on the hourly charts, you can see staying in the box. It has to come out of this box. This is pretty clear. 33.50, 70 on the downside, 32, 60, 80 on the downside, and 33.50, 70 on the upside. As long as it trades in the box, do not treat it as either bearish or bullish. What is happening on the hourly chart? See, it has given a gap, it has erased the gap, and it is trying to bounce back. The resistance on the upside towards 33.20, 30 is pretty strong, and if this zone is taken, you can expect 33.50, 33.75 as the next targets. Moving averages right now are trading bearish, but also notice it has taken the support here on the downside. So if you see it is staying below 32.90, 32.80, any point of time, stay short. Let's see further. Stochastic is rising here. The MACD has crossed over. This is also looking upwards, staying bullish. The RSI is also showing an up move here. Coming to 2 hour chart. On the 2 hour charts, what's happening? Notice the move here, or drop retracement. And this is also forming a nice flag here. And thus it is very important for silver to trade beyond 33.20, 30 zone, and then 33.50 and 33.75. If these levels are taken, it's a bullish breakout. Else it is consolidating. Look at the moving averages. These are trading with divergence, staying bearish. The resistance here on the upside is also getting pretty strong with this, but also notice the support here, the downside support. So it is just consolidating, neither willing to break either on the upside or on the downside. We have to wait for a breakout move. Stochastic rising, MACD trying to converge, crossover for a buy, the RSI rising here. Coming to 3 hour chart. On the 3 hour charts, we have similar observation here. Notice the move, the resistance here from the moving average is pretty strong, taking the support, it is trying to bounce back. And now we have to wait for it to stay beyond 33.20, 30 zone. That will confirm the further advancement towards 33.50 and 33.70, 80 zone. Right now, we have to wait for it to take a direction. Stochastic rising, the MACD trying to converge and cross over for a buy. The RSI is looking upwards. On the 4 hour chart, similar observation here on the 4 hour chart. The resistance here on the upside pretty strong. We have to wait for it to break. Support also pretty strong here, so it has to at least break below 32.90 levels. Now once it trades below 32.90, you can expect 32.70, and if 32.70 is taken, stay short for 32.40, $32 levels here. Stochastic rising, the MACD right now bearish, the RSI is flat. Coming to daily, on the daily chart, similar observation here. Support from the 50 period, resistance on the upside from 33, 50, 70 zone. So this is the box it has to come out of. Now see how beautifully charts are very explaining what it is for us to take a trade, where you should take an entry here, why you should not jump into a conclusion that it is either bullish or bearish. It is right now taking a shape. See, today again it has taken the support and it is trying to rise, but I can say it is very important for it to breach this zone at 33, 20, 30, and then you can expect further rise. And then on the upside, 3350, 3370 are again going to offer it a maximum resistance. Notice the formation here: drop, retracement, then consolidation, then rise, then retracement. Also this is a double top, so I'll say the downside is wide open. And see the drop, the retracement, consolidation, a breakout is awaited. But if you look at the formation double top, so yes, as long as it stays below double top, we should not be treating this as bullish. Stochastic has dropped, the MACD crossing over for sell, the RSI spread. So looking at this, very simple. Buy at 33, 20, 30 zone, expected to move towards 3350 and 3370 level. Beyond 3370, 75, stay bullish for 3410, 3450, 35. If it stays beyond 34 any point of time, now 3410 levels, you can stay bullish. It is going to deliver a massive rally. On the downside, I will recommend a sell. See, right now it has to come out of this zone, and thus you can sell here at 3290, expect 3275, 3250, 40. And if 3250 and 40 is taken, then stay short for $32 levels. This time below 32, it is going to deliver a massive correction. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. See you again before the US session with more updates. Do not miss to watch it. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.